We're joined on the line by journalist Marcus Chippendale, who's down there at the scene. Marcus, what are you able to see there?
Hello, yes. Well, there's a huge amount of emergency service activity still going on down here at the scene. As I speak, firefighters are still trying to douse some flames which are rising up from the upper floor of the building, which is completely wrecked. The windows have been blown out, the part of the roof has collapsed, and as I say, there's still some flames coming from inside the building.
Marcus, we've seen some shots of the burnt-out shell of the building, but you're saying that it's actually still ongoing as we speak, that they still haven't got this fire out.
No, the main part of the fire has been dealt with, but there are still some flames coming from inside the building, which firefighters are spraying water on just to try and dampen down the last of the fire.
What are people down there telling you about what they experienced in the early hours of the morning?
Yes, well, there's obviously a lot of people who are very shocked about what's happened down here. I was speaking just earlier to one man who was due to come and have an appointment at the council building this morning at 10 o'clock, only to arrive to discover it in ruins. So he was obviously understandably very surprised and shocked by that.
What about eyewitnesses? Have you spoken to anybody who actually saw what happened or witnessed the emergency services coming?
I've not spoken to anyone who witnessed the fire starting itself. There were people who came out and saw the fire later on and said obviously there were a huge number of emergency services here very quickly trying to deal with the situation. Immediately next door to the council offices is the funeral parlour business, which was also affected. We've been unable to speak to anyone from there so far, but there's obviously been an attack there with the front door of the building has clearly been attacked in some way.
Marcus, just remind us how crucial this building is to services in this part of Oxfordshire. I mean, this is the whole council services, isn't it, essentially? What impact will this have?
Well, I imagine the immediate effect is going to be pretty massive. It administers services for the whole of South Oxfordshire, including places like Henley-on-Thames. So there are going to be a lot of people this morning with concerns about how the council is going to cope with the issues that they have, and they're obviously trying to direct that to whatever alternative services they have available at the moment.